Hi friends, and welcome to our channel. My name is Hannah, and today I have another incredible video for you on a really powerful shift I want to share with you guys. A little belief that you can tweak within your mind that's going to really support you in healing twin flame separation, coming into union with your twin flame, of course, and really living your dream life, your heaven on earth. And so yeah, this belief is something that I have been tuning within myself. And it's something I've learned a while ago that I've just now really been embodying and putting into practice. And I want to share with you guys the shift it's made for me and offer that same shift to you. And so this belief is really the fact that you are, yes, you are God's divine child, but you are also God's divine lover. Your ultimate lover is truly God. Beyond your twin flame, right? Beyond yourself, it is God. You are in truth God's husband or God's wife. Bear with me if this sounds a little woo-woo or whatever up in the clouds. It's not. Trust me, it's very grounded. And it really brought a lot of peace to my consciousness to begin to remind myself this every day and begin to embody this. And so, yeah, like this is what we've all kind of known, or at least if you grew up in the church, or if you grew up in spirituality, you kind of maybe have heard the fact that you're God's child, right? Like we're all children of God. You know, we're all our little divine miracles running around. Yes. But we're also, on top of that, we are God's wife or God's husband. And so when you can kind of embody this shift and make this little tweak in your consciousness that you're God's wife or you're God's husband, it really catapults you into a newer and higher vibration of your spiritual maturity, of your spiritual divine soul being embodied in the physical. Because, okay, this is how I like to think of it. If you are God's wife, like imagine, at least for me growing up, like thinking about getting married and having a husband, I always felt like that would bring me protection, security, safety, love, support, passion, like all of these incredible things I pictured in my mind marriage would bring me. And so, of course, that is not the case. It all comes from within, and marriage is only a external manifestation of that when it's with your twin flame. And, you know, so really the fact is that like when you embody the truth that you are married to God, God is your ultimate lover, God is your husband, God is your wife, God is your true partner, you get to receive all of those feelings, that security, that protection, that love, that passion right now. I'd like you all to kind of just think with me for a second, or feel with me for a second, and just take a moment and feel into your heart. Feel into your heart about this and think, or say to yourself, like, how would God's wife feel in this moment? How would God's husband feel in this moment? How would God's wife act every day? How would God's husband act every day? And just really feel into that statement, feel into that question of how would God's husband or wife act and feel and be? And for me, you know, if I was God's wife, which I am, and so are you, I would feel confident, happy, supported, fulfilled, you know, passionate about life, peaceful, protected, supported, secure. I would feel so much joy and love every single moment of the day. And that's really what I've been working on cultivating within myself, is this truth that I am God's wife, and that, well, it already is true, but I've been working on cultivating that awareness on a deeper level for me. And so, yeah, I had to share this little breakthrough with you guys because it is really, really powerful to shift your perspective from being God's child to also being God's wife. Because what is a child, right? When you think about it, a child is someone who, they need support. They need all of these things. They need. But an adult, a wife she has, a wife she is, a wife she receives. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's this shift from childhood to adulthood that really is just mind-blowing to me. And it really is so empowering and so powerful to have this tweak happening in your mind, because in any moment you're feeling anxious, whenever you're feeling upset, whenever you're moving through something, you know, like you can literally say to yourself, wait a second, I'm God's wife. Hey God, what's up? How's it going, husband? How are you doing? Can you support me in this moment? Like imagine your perfect husband or wife and treat God that way. Like, God, you got me, right? Like, you know, we're besties. We're best friends. You got me. You know, you're upset. Hey, God, I am really pissed off right now. I just need a vent. Can I talk to you? Like, can you support me here? Can you hold me here? You know, I'm feeling really anxious about my future, God. I'm really feeling really guilty. Like, what do you have to say to me right now? Like, I'm coming to you as your wife. Like, can you please help me right now? Can you tell me your divine truth right now? You can do that in any moment because you truly are God's beloved. You are God's ultimate lover. And really who embodies this really, really well on the earth and who you can look up and kind of do some research on is Rumi. Rumi, I actually have his oracle deck right here. So Rumi was a very unique soul. And so everyone has a twin flame. But some people, specifically, you know, Rumi, his twin flame was just God. Like it was just God. And I say just God, but it was God, right? It was God. He didn't have a physical being as a twin flame, as far as I know from my awareness, and his twin flame was God. And so he really embodies this really well on how to have a romance with God, how to have a relationship with God. And he can really teach us a lot about how to attract that romance with our twin flames. Because even though he may have not had a physical twin flame, everyone else on the planet does, right? Every single person that has the desire for a lover and a partner has a twin flame. And so we can learn from Rumi and learn about how to cultivate first that relationship with God, because that's the relationship that's going to overflow into twin flame union, into harmonious union. And yeah, like it's going to be, like it all starts with God, right? It all starts with God. The very first or the very last revelation I really had before manifesting union and the teachings of union and my coach and all the support in my life now and Dylan was a realization that I am happy and content with God. I am happy with just God as my lover. I'm happy to just be God's child and to live my life fully and completely with God. If he did not have a partner for me, I was fine. I was like, that's fine. I'll be super happy and super fulfilled with just you, God, because you're so awesome. I'm so in love with you, God. And this is truly the place my consciousness, my awareness came to before I was able to manifest my twin flame. And I didn't even know about twin flames. I didn't even know that I had a lover. I just had this feeling in my heart like I wanted to be with someone. But then I got to this point where I was like, God, I'm good with just you. Let's do it. Let's live this life. Let's have fun. And so yeah, we can learn a lot from that. We can learn a lot from Rumi. We can learn a lot from this awareness that I came to and that I know Dylan came to as well on his own. We really mirrored this back to each other. We were so happy and fulfilled with our life, with just God and being God's lover. Like that we didn't even feel the need for our twin flames. God just brought it to us because it was kind of like, all right, you passed the test. Like, all right, you're good to go. Here's your twin flame union. Because God wants you to want him first. God wants you to not just want his gifts, right? Not just want his twin flame that he's going to give to you, because he is. He wants you to want him first. Because God is more than your twin flame. God is the truth of your twin flame union. When you come into your twin flame union, you do so because of God, because of your relationship with God. Not because of control, not because of fear, not because of ego, not because of separation, not because you dance naked on the full moon on the third Thursday of the 7th month. Like, no, none of that. It's simply because of your love for God that comes through. And God has to manifest as your twin flame union, as your twin flame. Because it's God who comes through your twin flame, you know? So yeah, I think that really covers it. I would like for you guys to, I have a challenge for you to really embody this belief this week that you are God's wife. Remind this to yourself. Journal about this. Take those questions I asked. What would it feel like to be God's wife? What does it feel like to be God's wife, rather? How does God's wife feel every day? Write this out for yourself. Journal it out. And yeah, begin to shift this into this vibration because it's a really powerful one. It's very, very attractive. And it's going to attract your twin flame directly to you. If you'd like support with this and with embodying this belief further, or with releasing limiting beliefs, healing your blocks to union, of course, use the mirror exercise, which I can help you through in coaching sessions. I'm a Twin Flame Ascension coach, and I do group and one-on-one coaching, so I would absolutely love to support you on your journey, help you come into your harmonious union as well. Because yeah, there's no better place you could ever be than harmonious union and your own heaven on earth. So it's my great honor to help guide you guys there. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. You can book one of those introductory sessions at yoursoulunion.com. We're also offering free 15-minute consultation at the time of this recording, so feel free to book that. And follow us for daily Twin Flame content at Dylan is Hannah on Instagram. And yeah, I think that's it. Turn on the notification bells for all of the upcoming videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.